So I don't even know how many hours it's been since that last video. I don't know, maybe a couple hours. I don't know. I had a friend message me on Facebook, and I've also I prepared. I'll show you. And I've got a UI that I built for this exercise, where we're going to fact check the users list spreadsheets. After I stopped that last video, I realized that we don't actually have timestamps for every single day in the spreadsheet because the members don't join. Every single day. There are days go by, the members join, and all we've got is timestamps for, and I'll show you. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so one, we don't even have the join date over here. I would have to go and get it, and have this put in the table. But down this list, we've got people that we don't have the exact date, and it would be an absolute pain even if I had, the join date. If I had that string about member of this group since such and such time, it would be a pain to have to go and search through this list and find the timestamp, which is, of course, actually this is the wrong spreadsheet. Hold on. Why is this? Okay, it's this PTS for everyone new. Okay, that's it. Okay, but again, I have to find the right timestamp for everyone, and that would be really, really tedious. And of course, the other thing that I realized is that we're not going to fact check on this daily spreadsheet here. Sorry, here it is. On this daily spreadsheet, I've got 831 days or whatever I've got. We're not going to fact check every one of these, and so I made this UI for the purpose of the fact checking these spreadsheets in a much more efficient manner than what I just told you I'd have to do in terms of going through the spreadsheet. And if I have a day that's not on this list, that here we're missing April 12th, nobody joined, or February 22nd, 2022, nobody joined. I'd have to go and calculate a timestamp, and it would just be tedious. And so what this UI does is it generates timestamps based off of a list of dates. Okay, so I want to get an example here. One. Actually, so let's do 3/21, 2022, 4/1, 2022, 7/10, 1, 2022. We don't have to put them in order, but we'll put them in order just for the sake of it. I need to add more for 2021. We'll say 7/16, 2021. We'll do 1 for 20. Oh, whoa, that'd be formatted right. And we'll do 1 for 2023. We'll do February. It has to be 2/28/23. Okay, I hit this button here, and this will generate a timestamp. Okay, and this is base, and I've got some SQL here too, and I'll explain the purpose of that in a second. The first thing we're going to do to audit this is we're going to make sure that my timestamps are right. So this should be 11:59 p.m. January 31st, 2021. Okay. And actually, I already got this one tested. Okay, that's right. See that? 11:59, 59 seconds. And so, if we go back to our spreadsheet, let me find the PG history for everyone. This right here, But by January 31st, that would be the timestamp we would use. If we wanted the cumulative members, querying the database based on that timestamp is going to get us everybody that joined up until on or before 11:59 p.m. January 31st, 2021. Okay, we'll fact check another one. Let's go down a list of these real quick just to show you that my timestamps are right. Okay, that's July 16th, 2021. Didn't see that. July 16th, 2021, 11:59. Okay, March 21st, 2022. And the way this works is this is, you see there, March 21st. The way this works is it's a computer, and if it does it right one time, it's going to do it right every time. It just does the same thing repetitively. So there's 4/1/2022, now we're on 10/1. So there's 4/1. If you didn't see it the first time, I know I'm going fast. And there's October 1st, 2022. Now let's get February 28th, 2023. Okay. There's February 28th, 2023. Okay. So now we validated our timestamps are right. Now the next step of this is to query the database to get the cumulative users so that we can check how many members we have as of these times. So here I'm going to get how many members we have for up to January 31st, 2021. Okay, and dang it. Crap, I needed. Here, let me put this in here real quick. I'll show you. I got to save these for another step in our process here. We're going to automate this. We're going to automate the fact checking the database. And I needed to save these beforehand. Let them go in the form because we're going to run these same dates again. For 1/2022, 10/1/2022, 2/28/2023. And I'll explain to you. You're probably wondering why I'm doing this. I'll explain to you in a second why I'm doing this. I'm saving. I'm going to run these again. That's what's going to happen. Okay. So now we'll go to the database and we'll see how many we've had as of January 31st. Okay, we're selecting from our PTSD from everyone database, and you'll see there it said 54 rows returned on January 31st. Okay, you can see this. If I can somehow magnify this, whoa. Okay, is this Excel that I'm magnifying? Magnify that. I hope you can see that. This is 54 rows returned. Okay. So here, make a note. I'll do all these. 54. Okay. Now let's go back to this. We'll see how many we got for this period. Execute this. Okay, and so now we've got 1,028 as of 7/6/2021. We got 1,028. 7/16, I'm sorry. Now let's go back. We'll see how many we've got for 3/21/2022. We've got 1,253. If you can see that each time, it outputs at the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. It's 1,253. Now we will go to 4/1/2022. Okay, we got 1,262, it looks like. Put this down here because this is the next one. Put this down there too. Back to our UI. Okay. This formatting error is kind of annoying. 1,529. So 1,529. Now, so here. Okay. 2,263. Okay, so here, let's put this side by side with our spreadsheet. So we've got PTSD for everyone, CS3. Okay. And for the sake of this, we will hide the month number. So actually, let's copy this all over. We'll format this in a way that's better. So actually here we'll have a month. Go here. Day. Go here. I'm noticing my columns don't exactly follow the typical format we'll have here is our members. Okay, so the first one, and here we will hide all of these temporarily. And then we will jack up the resolution, we'll zoom in. That's the appropriate thing to say. Okay, so in January, let's get this over here. So on January 31st, we had 54. Okay, there we go. There's 54. July 16th is the next one. Okay, 1,028. Okay, then the next one was in 2022. $1,253. And again, we know these numbers are right because we fact checked every step up to this point. I checked the members list for the dates. Okay, and so the fact that we're pegging all these, it means that's right. Okay, and 4/1 was 1,262. So we had several days here when no one joined. Then we have 10/1/2022. Okay, 1529. Okay, and 2/28/2023. 2263. Okay, and here I will look at these. We've got one, two of these that are a month end. So we'll check on my monthly spreadsheet. Same thing with this. Here we don't have to have okay. Get this zoomed in, and we'll do this. We'll do this just looking at. Okay, so you can see there's January 31st, 54. Okay, and the other one was February 28th, 2023. Okay, 2263. That's what we had, right? Okay, there we go. And so our monthly numbers match up. And to validate this joined-in period, doing this is very simple. You know, the computer calculated this. My programming script calculated this. But all I've got to do is I can manually calculate it in Excel. Okay, and you'll see that these numbers match up. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, that was a bad move. Okay, and you will see that all these numbers match. I'm going to compare this number and this number. Okay, and of course this number is the same. I'll explain this adjusted join period. Okay, so actually for all the numbers except the first one and the last one, you can look at this last column. Okay, and you will see those numbers are obviously correct. Now what this joined in period is, for the monthly, if I want to do a graph of the monthly members, I've got to account for the fact that in the first month the group starts, I generally have less than a full month. Okay, and the last month, the last month that I get, I also generally have less than a full month. So what this adjusted joined is well, it doesn't annualize, but whatever the hell you would call it when you adjust something for the month. Okay, that basically right here, the group started on January 7th, 2021. Okay, and so we've only got 24 days of this group. That this group is only in existence for 24 days in January 2021. So what this does is this applies kind of prorates this based on the day to get to a projected what a full month would be. Okay, if that doesn't make sense, and by the way, I'm up all night. I've been up forever, as well as I'm making these videos. And what I do is I get extraordinarily distressed when other people are in the apartments. And I live here with my mother, and she is here mostly. She gets home about maybe 5:30, 6 p.m. And so what I do is I try to get my sleep to where I'm going to bed a little bit before she gets here. And I wake up sometime around the time she's about to leave. Or if I wake up while she's asleep, that's not bad because she's not up and moving. But whatever's wrong with my brain causes me to get extremely distressed when other people are in here. It's like it taxes my mind. And so what I do is my sleep is not consistent. I'll sleep too much sometimes. I won't be able to sleep sometimes. And when my sleep gets out of whack to where I'm waking up at a normal time, like if I'm waking up at 8, 9 o'clock a.m. or something like this, or I'm waking up at noon, or I'm waking up at 2 o'clock p.m., well, that means if I wake up at 8 or 9 a.m., I wake up at 2 p.m., 3 p.m., that means I'm going to be, a whole lot of my day, she's going to be in here, and it's going to be driving me insane. And so I'll deliberately, over a period of days, I'll stay up longer and longer every day until I get my sleep turned back around. Okay, and so I apologize for the fact that my mind gets a little jumbled here, and I have a little bit of trouble explaining what I'm doing. But basically, what this does is I'm doing for the math for this is 54. That's the number that joined in this month times 31 over 24. Okay, and all that's doing is taking the number of days in the month and kind of grossing this up to get to what a month would be. Okay, and I have this apparently, I can't remember when I programmed this, but I've got this programmed to round down, I guess, to be conservative. Okay, and then here on April 17th, this is the last day that we get. April's got 30 days. So here I'm going to do 43 times 30 over 17. Oh, sorry, 30 over 17. That would be right. Why do I have 73? Why would that be? Okay, I know what it is. I think I know what this is. Okay, that I've only got. I think I know what it is. I've got this adjusted for the portion of the day that I have. I think that's it. That's it. Because if I've got April 17th, I got this at 2:17 p.m. That means that I've actually only got a full day up to April 16th. Okay, so this would actually be times 16 point something. By 16. Actually, no. What the hell? Why is this doing this? April 17th. I wonder if I got the math wrong. I wonder if this is doing... Okay, let's see here. What would this be? Okay. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this video off. I'm going to figure out the math, and we will continue with the fact checking, and we'll fact check these spreadsheets some more, and then I'll make one of these graphs from scratch, like these daily members graphs, where the you see the join rate spike. I'll make one for this group. And I've already actually made one for this group, but I'll make one from scratch for you. This group doesn't look too anomalous, and maybe we'll make another graph for one of the groups that does look anomalous, and you'll see how that goes. But I'll turn the video off. In the next video, we will pick up on the fact checking and auditing the spreadsheets.